It's me, Scott Maxween, here in the lovely Stillwell Woods Preserve in Syosset, New York, host of many of the famous Scott Maxween videos. Stillwell Woods is one of the last preserved open green spaces here in Nassau County. There is currently an effort underway to transfer ownership of this preserve from Nassau County to the town of Oyster Bay. Many residents are concerned that without proper protections in place, the transfer could lead to, somewhere down the line, the town expanding into and developing on the property that is currently Stillwell Woods Preserve. And we want to preserve this field, and this tree, and these plants, and the Ewok forest, and the car, and this hill that I threw up on in high school. There is no clear line between where Stillwell Park ends and where Stillwell Preserve begins. Without a clear line of separation, many fear that these ball fields could be expanded into the land of the preserve on this side. But why should you listen to me talk about environmental preservation? I'm just some bald guy. Here I have someone with hair.
Hey. We've only been walking in Stillwell Preserve for like 5 minutes, but we've already come across a milkweed plant. Now, milkweeds are the only host plant for the monarch caterpillars, and as you can see, it looks like here and maybe some other little holes here. Some of these caterpillars have already been munching on this plant, but in addition to that, there's also other really beneficial nectar sources. Like this looks like some daisy fleabane over here, and there's other little flowers over here. So if you just zoom in on these, nesting material for various birds and animals, box turtles, little flowers, nectar sources for things like hoverflies and bees. There it is. It's on a milkweed. It's gonna lay some eggs. We just saw a monarch butterfly fly in and on this little baby milkweed here, where there also happens to be a milkweed beetle. We went to come check it out, and there is an egg on there. I see a couple eggs actually. They're extremely small, probably the size of like the tip of like a push pin or something. If you look on the underside of the leaf, we're gonna try and be super gentle here. Little white dot monarch caterpillar egg. That was just a small portion of this meadow, but there's acres and acres of meadowlands here that are not only beautiful but beneficial to Long Island and the animals that live here. And it would be a shame if something happened to this space.
Historically, Long Island was home to some of the largest grasslands east of the Appalachian Mountains. As recently as the 20th century, most of Nassau County still looked like this. In the last century, continuous development has rapidly shrunk Nassau County's green spaces. Stillwell Woods here is one of the few remaining green spaces left in Nassau County. But Stillwell Preserve is more than just meadows. This 270-acre preserve is also filled with trails used by mountain bikers and hikers alike. These cascading hills and rapid changes in elevation are usually more characteristic of upstate New York. Very few places on Long Island can offer mountain biking in such an environment.
These trails are really sick.
One of the most notable trails in Stillwell Woods Preserve is the Nassau-Suffolk Greenbelt Trail, a narrow strip of green land that cuts from the north shore of Long Island to the south shore. You can walk from Cold Spring Harbor through here in Stillwell all the way down to the south shore of Long Island.
I don't know why people don't like hiking. Like, people that don't like hiking should be, they should just go on hikes more often.
Okay, so I'm thinking high-income housing over there, a neighboring Walmart, and the rest is all parking lot, except for the second Walmart, because who doesn't love two Walmarts? There we go.
Hey, you! Nassau County is already full of Walmarts and parking lots and high-income housing. Preserves like this, which took hundreds of years to develop, are irreplaceable. If you want to go build a Walmart, go build it in a vacant Sears parking lot.
Oh my God. You're right.
I appreciate your surrender, my valiant foe. Ah! Stillwell Woods is a beloved preserve in a county with rapidly diminishing green spaces and holds historical and ecological significance, and it deserves preservation. So wherever you are, make sure that you are informed about what your state, county, town, any government is doing with your green spaces. If you are a resident of Nassau County, stay informed with what's going on here at Stillwell Woods and ensure that the town of Oyster Bay does not construct any further development on this preserve. Developing on Long Island's few remaining green spaces is the wrong way.